I'm going to take you on a little bit of a mobile safari. It becomes very difficult and visually so noisy out there that we as consumers don't know what to choose, when to choose it, and how to choose it. So that is why I think it's really becoming so relevant that we go into the era of brand purpose. And I want to talk to you about the three principles: the head, the heart, and the hand of brand purpose. The head is all about awareness. You have to be media aware. You have to know what is happening out in the world. You need to also, be aware of your consumers and how brand values and your brand purpose meets. Dove does that very well. So Dove is all about the female, how they target females in terms of beauty comes from inside. The insecurities women have, who's seen that famous Dove campaign with a sketch artist? They're actually addressing through their marketing journey all the insecurities that women have. And it is because they found the brand value and they found the brand purpose and they met. And that is why they've become so successful. The heart is probably the most important thing. People make decisions with their hearts. So if you want to sell them something, or you want, to have them embrace your product, you need to go into the emotion of it. Why? Why must I choose your product? Tell me. And that is why, if you look at, for example, in a relationship, you would cry, you would laugh, you will have your moments of anger. But that's all emotions, because people express, it's a humankind, we express how we feel. If you see somebody crying, you're going to ask them, why are you crying? Same happens with your campaigns. Whatever you put out there, people will talk about it. And then the last one is action. Now action. If I say, I love you, but I cheat on you, doesn't actually mean I love you. It's not action. So eventually I'm going to dump you and I'm going to go on to the next one, right? I'm going to find a new relationship. So action is all about working hand in hand with your consumers in making life better for them. Mobiles is the only way for us to really connect with people. But it's not about the technology, it's how you put it together. The 4 F words of gamification. The first one is fun. The second one is fame, fortune, and free. Mix these 4 elements together and you have an explosion. So the fun element is obviously making the whatever engagement you are doing on a mobile platform, or whether it's social media, in your particular strategies, wherever you use it, just to make it fun. The fame element is the elements of making consumers wanting to share that information, or giving them their moment of fame. Maybe it's a recording of them singing a famous song or something like that. And the fortune is rewarding them. So what's in it for the customer? And free, it mustn't cost them anything to access this portal, because once you make it free, I can guarantee you you'll see the numbers increase by about 50%. The 4 key learnings for this is reach, relevance, reward, and referrals. Reach is very important, and I think that's where brands go wrong, is they predetermine the technology. So they say, okay, right, we have this great idea, great campaign, we're just going to put it on social media. This is our reasons why. But what you need to do is you need to throw that fishing net out and catch as many people as you possibly can in this net. And then you start luring them in, and based on the technology that they're comfortable with, you would then start getting them into your court and start dating your customer and getting them to love your brand. Relevance is obviously gamification. Gamification is so important, guys. It's part of the human behavior. What do we do on a daily basis? We always try and test ourselves. Reward customers for their engagement. People usually love the idea to work for something to get rewarded. And then referrals is very important. There's nothing wrong in asking a customer, hey guys, if you like what you saw, share it with a friend. Continue the conversations after your campaign. If you've built up a database, it's important that you have a bit of va-va-voom with your customers. You can't just Do a campaign. Okay, thank you very much. Now on to the next one. If you've built a community of people, you need to embrace them and start building a relationship, because that's where loyalty comes from.